Oh, hello, I didn't see you standing over there. Of course you're going to be here because it's that Friday feeling. Yes, Dad's RC hanger, Chris in the house. And today we are at Paul Heckles Flying Centre. We're going to train me some more today. Yes, we are with the Boomerang over there. But Boomerang is my testing plane, or whatever you like to call it, testing, practicing, whatever. The Spitfire is still waiting a few parts to finish. That's taken a little while to come. And don't forget, you entered the poll to see what the next build video was, and it's the Tucano, the Seagull Tucano. And I'm just waiting for a few bits and pieces of them. My good friend Dudders, which is also one of the subscribers, told me what engine to get, and I've been sorting that out, and you're going to have to wait and see what engine it is. I'm not going to tell you. So, but today it's fresh. The sun has come out actually. It was very cold. The fields are frosty, or was frosty, and they're thawing out as we speak. And Paul Heckles should be here any second, so I'm going to go and get the plane ready over there. But before I do, look at this. Ah, look at this. Look what you're saying. Yes, Chris, I'm looking at your vertical stab, and it's got holes in it. Yes, well, what happened this morning is I was getting out of the house and I knocked the vertical and it split at the front end there. Can you believe it? Anyway, it split in the way that it kind of like stayed on the back, and kind of like, you know how it breaks rather than a clean snap. So I was able to bung a load of CA in there, put it over there, stick CA everywhere, and then stick some emergency bandage covering on there, ready to fly today. I look at it, she looks pretty straight. I haven't got a level with me, but she looks straight, so we'll soon find out when she's in the air today. So we've got David Owens later on popping by for his lunchtime. He's going to do a bit of footage as usual, and of course dramatic music. So without further ado, let's stop rabbing on, and I'm going to go and build stuff and get it ready to fly. I do believe David's quad had a bit of a crash landing. Oh dear. Well, there you go. Bits and pieces. And did you see at the end that David's quad, he went from about 20% to 0, I think, whatever, and that's when he crashed. The cold weather was not good to his batteries today. I mean, bless him for coming down. I really appreciate it. He can only do a bit of filming for me. I was there from, I was flying for about 3 hours today. I had one of those, what you'd call one of those days. Yes, I had one of those days today where consistency just went straight out the window, as you saw in one of my takeoffs. I will show you all the bad bits, If I can film them, I'll show you them. It's one of them things, really, isn't it? But I'm good. I'm good. Paul Heckles is there. I'm improving, so I'm using a lot more rudder now, which I wasn't before, but now I am, as you can see. But I'm getting there. I am getting there. As I said to Paul, I said, God, give it a few months. If I don't make improvements, I'm going to take up fishing. Let's hope not, eh? Because it'll be Dad's RC fishing hanger shed stuff. Not that there's anything wrong with fishing. I just love flying. Or try to anyway. But anyway, I had a great day today. It was fantastic. It was very windy today and it was very cold. Not that wind bothers me. I actually like flying in wind and catching, but it just looks when you're actually filming it. But then again, you watch Paul fly and he flies in thunderstorms and how, well, he doesn't, but you know, he's one of them pilots that's just awesome. And I strive to be like him one day. One day, I say. But we're back with him in 2 weeks' time. Next week we've got this baby behind us. We're finishing off the Spitfire. Finally I've got a few bits to come today, ready to fit in her. We've got a new soldering station as well. We'll show you as well, because the other soldering iron just kind of died the other day in the midst of things. But I've been doing bits and pieces. I haven't been videoing a lot because it's tweaking just takes forever, and I'd end up with about 10 days worth of footage and then try and chop it up to make it more interesting for you. I'm waiting for bits and pieces, I said earlier on, for the Tucano, I can never say it, you know the one I mean anyway, the Seagull. And we'll start building her as well, and in the meantime we're getting as much flying. I mean, don't forget, I've flown more in this month than I did in the whole of last year, so rock on. I've been looking for my SIM card, not SIM card, my flight sim dongle. Couldn't find it, and actually found it the other day, so I can actually get on the sim now and get flying, because every time I've gone for, where's my sim, where's my dongle? Madness, madness, I tell you, madness. But anyway, I love today, and I hope you have a great Friday feeling as well. I hope you're getting flying out this weekend. The weather is a bit up and down and very windy again. I think the other day that we had when we flew was the perfect day, which was really hot and sunny. Today was very cold and windy, and it just yeah, your fingers get frostbite and all sorts of things, and flying for 3 hours. But I did have it was not on video because obviously David only popped over his lunchtime because he's a hero. I did have some really good flights, really good flights, and then consistency. I'm not sure what it is at the moment. I need to sort of have a think in my brain. Paul seems, well, I agree with him that I zone out on looking at the plane. You know, always looking at the plane, then looking at the floor and everything else. I mean, it just makes me appreciate everyone that I watch when I see them fly, how good they are. But yeah, when you're up there, I mean, I don't know what's going to happen when I go to electric and I only get about 3 minutes, 4 minutes flight per battery. Yeah, because I'm obviously be doing 20-minute flights, 25-minute flights, or whatever it is. You know, landing, taking off, going circuits and bits and pieces, and obviously a lot more rudder work, which I wasn't before. I wasn't really doing the rudder, but now obviously you've got to do the old tummy and hat thing, you know, whatever you can do, where you're using both sticks, and teach my brain and get all that stuff. But that will come. I am sure that will come, and I'm excited for the day when it will come and we can have some fun. But I'm pushing for the A. I'm not ready for it yet. I'm not ready for the examiner. I'm safe, but not ready for the examiner, and that's what Paul said. And obviously he is my mentor, my trainer, and my hero. So, and of course Dave's my hero for doing a bit of college to show, so I can show you how I'm doing in my flying anyway. So don't forget, pop by next week because we are back to building. No flying next week, but the flying the weekend after. And we get the Spitfire done, and you never know, we might have that ready for Paul, which I want to be, and weather permitting, we'll be there. We'll be back in the place. Yes, that Friday feeling here at Dad's RC Hangar. So anyway, on that, where did they come from? I'm out of here. So listen, be safe, keep safe, but most of all, have fun and have a great time flying. Listen, thanks for popping by. I mean it. You have a great weekend. Salah.